We all long for safety and autonomy. These are not luxuries but necessities of the human spirit. When these fundamental needs are violated, a deep wound forms. This is the wound of violation, a painful disruption of trust that can permeate every aspect of our lives. Violation occurs when our boundaries are ignored, our consent disregarded, and our sense of self trampled upon. It can manifest as physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, but also as more subtle forms of disrespect and intrusion. This wound teaches us that our bodies are not safe, our voices don't matter, and our needs are irrelevant. The pain of violation doesn't simply vanish with time, it can linger for years, triggered by seemingly innocuous events. A raised voice, an unwanted touch, even a casual disregard for our opinions can transport us back to that place of fear and vulnerability. These triggers are not overreactions, they are echoes of a pain that deserves to be acknowledged and healed. Root traumas often lie at the heart of this wound. Experiences of physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, particularly in childhood, can create a blueprint of vulnerability that we carry with us. Chronic boundary disrespect, where our needs are consistently ignored or minimized, can also leave us feeling unsafe and unseen. These early experiences teach us that violation is the norm, making it difficult to trust and set healthy boundaries later in life. The wound of violation manifests in a myriad of ways. Physically, we might experience chronic tension, digestive issues, or an exaggerated startle response. Our bodies, having learned to exist in a state of hypervigilance, remain on high alert, even when the danger has passed. This constant state of stress takes a toll, leaving us feeling exhausted and depleted. Our minds, too, bear the scars of violation. Intrusive thoughts, nightmares, and a pervasive sense of fear can haunt our waking hours. We might find ourselves replaying past traumas, questioning our worth, or struggling to trust our own perceptions. These thought patterns, while distressing, are actually attempts to make sense of the violation and protect ourselves from further harm. To cope with the overwhelming emotions, we often develop defense mechanisms. We might become hypervigilant, constantly scanning our environment for threats, or withdraw emotionally, isolating ourselves to avoid further hurt. Anger, too, is a common response, a way to reclaim a sense of power in the face of powerlessness. These mechanisms, while understandable, can keep us trapped in a cycle of fear and isolation. Our media choices often reflect our inner struggles. We might gravitate towards stories of justice and retribution, finding solace in seeing perpetrators held accountable. Characters who embody strong boundaries and refuse to be mistreated can feel deeply resonant. This preference isn't about seeking out violence, but about witnessing the validation and protection that we yearn for in our own lives. Healing the wound of violation is a courageous journey of reclaiming our safety, our voice, and our inherent worth. It begins with acknowledging the depth of our pain and honoring the ways we've tried to protect ourselves. This is not about blaming ourselves or others, but about understanding the impact of violation and committing to our own healing. Somatic therapy can be profoundly helpful in processing the trauma held within our bodies. By gently working with the nervous system, we can begin to release the grip of fear and restore a sense of safety and ease. Learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is another crucial step. This means identifying our limits, communicating them clearly, and honoring our own needs even when it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. Affirmations can be powerful tools for shifting our internal dialogue. Repeating phrases like, "My body is sacred and safe," or "I have the right to say no," can help reprogram our subconscious mind and foster a sense of self-worth. As we heal, we begin to understand that our value is not contingent on the actions of others. We are worthy of respect, kindness, and love, simply because we exist. The spiritual lesson embedded within the wound of violation is one of reclaiming our sovereignty. It's about recognizing that our bodies, hearts, and minds are our own, and we have the right to decide who has access to them. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process of learning to trust ourselves, honor our intuition, and advocate for our needs. As we heal, we might find that we approach challenges with a heightened need for control. This is not inherently negative. It's a natural response to feeling powerless for so long. Trust, too, might come slowly. We might struggle to let people in, fearing that they will hurt or betray us. This is understandable, but it's important to remember that not everyone will violate us. Healing the wound of violation is not about forgetting the past, but about transforming our relationship to it. It's about reclaiming our power, honoring our resilience, and stepping into a future where safety, respect, and self-love are not aspirations but lived realities. This is the essence of true healing, to move from a place of violation to a place of wholeness, where we can finally exhale and embrace the fullness of who we are.